right.
We on?
We're on.
Alright, hey Kevin. I want to go over a couple things. Here's a typical vacuum pump that that this sensor module is going to be used on. What we have here is this is the vacuum pump here. Here's a blower that goes along with it, but although sometimes these blowers are direct mounted, sometimes it's just a pump itself, so this is really the primary piece, but this is an entire package. Over here we do have cooling water that will run through, so that is one of the things we want to be monitoring. So that's the ports there for cooling water. Basic pump components are, we have our motor over here. This is a pump module, and there's two gears that are in there. That way the pump, as it spins, the gears keep them in sync with each other. There's a set of bearings over here and a set of bearings right behind the gears. Multiple stages on the vacuum pump, and how it works is that we have our intake right here. Exhaust is on the back side, and what it does is it compresses gases, and that's what creates your vacuum. The top side here, this is the booster. Pretty much the exact same thing. We have the motor over here. There's two bearings, there's two gears right here that keep them in sync with each other. There's bearings right here and bearings right here. The only difference is this is a single stage unit. It's just one piece, and if you look down the intake here, these are the lobes, and you can see how as I move one of them, the other one moves along with it. So this is like a booster on your car. It just increases your throughput and your horsepower that's going through your pump. So that's the booster, single stage, the pump, multiple stages, but it's still the same configuration: bearing, gears, and then your motor. Here is the pump module that I was talking to about. The motor is going to be over here on this end. It goes into this coupling right here. We got bearings that are going to be here on this end, bearings here on this end. Here are the gears. So as you see, as I turn these gears, just turn one of them, it'll keep everything in sync, and you can see how that's where the rotors are. Here are the final stage rotors, and there's going to be multiple stages and rotors as this goes along. Technically, nothing touches in here except for the bearings and the gears. Everything else is very fine tolerances. And here's a stator, and how this works is this stator is actually going to slip right over top of there, and it'll cover those up, and then we'll have another set of rotors, another stator, another set of rotors. So that's the basics of a vacuum pump. And like I said, this is the pump module, and we got our vacuum pump there, cooling water, nitrogen flow, and also exhaust pressure is some of the things we want. So hope that works for you. Have a good day.